Welcome to my channel. My name is Luna Affinity and I'm an energy reader and channeler. Sit back, get cozy, and get ready for some readings. Hello everyone. Welcome over to my little corner of YouTube, where the first 15 minutes of every live stream I answer yes or no questions. So for those of you who are in here that would like, or any question really, one card pool for free, let me know in the chat. Hey LF, welcome in. Do you have a question for me? Show me a yes or a no for LF. Will Aaron ever reach out? I am getting a yes. Page of Wands, good news. Hi, Alexandra. Alexandra, I'm getting a yes. 3 of Wands. You're welcome, LF. You're welcome. CG, I have that it's going to take time. I don't think 10 days. I think that's too soon. We have the 7 of Pentacles, which indicates that something is in the works, but nothing's actually happening right now. So it is a yes that you will see them, but I feel like 10 days may be too soon, okay? Hey Ray, we are doing free one card pulls right now. You're welcome. Hey James, thank you. Oh, SS, I am getting a yes, 2 of cups. Ray, I am getting a no, 5 of swords. We have one under the sink and, oh shoot. Hold on, guys. Welcome, SS. So beautiful love. I have the 5 of cups and the Empress. He's saying that he understands that you're gonna have other admirers. He gets it. 5 of cups and the Empress doesn't make him happy, but at the same time, he does understand that other people will be drawn to you. So there is a little jealousy there. I have a yes, the Chariot, Queen Libra, but it was in reverse, so that means that he's not in place to do anything right now about this. Alright, so we have about 3 minutes left before the free list closes and we move on to donations. James is first on the donated list. We have 2 minutes left of the free list. James, if you're ready, you can post your question. I am getting a maybe Malblocks, so maybe not every day, but occasionally. You're welcome. 1 more minute left of the free list, guys. Alright, so the free list is now closed. We are going to move on to James. James, if you're in here, I'm shuffling now for your mini reading. If you'd like, you can post your, or sorry, not your mini reading, your 6-card reading. But whenever you're ready, you can post your question for the mini, okay? So James, we're going to go with the original for the 6th card. We are going to do your intentions, her intentions, your feelings, her feelings, as well as the energies around the situation, okay? All right, let's see. All right. Okay, this is interesting. I feel like I'm getting a new piece of information that I didn't have before. So, as far as your intentions, we have the High Priestess, James. You're just doing what you intuitively feel called to do. You don't want to do anything inauthentic to yourself. You don't want to move a certain way that feels fake. You want to just follow your gut and do what you feel it needs to be done. Those are your intentions. Your intentions are pure. Your intentions are feeling. Your intentions are just moving the way you feel guided to move. As far as her intentions, we do have the Four of Swords. This is a more inactive, retreating type of energy. So this feels, it's not necessarily closed off, but it's just more like I'm spending time with myself and I'm doing my own thing. It's kind of the vibe that I have from her. She has been through, I guess, some stuff, because the Four of Swords comes after the Three of Hearts, or sorry, Three of Swords, Three of Hearts, Three of Swords, and so the Four of Swords is like the next step, indicating like a need to heal. One thing that I got as far as like her feelings, interestingly enough, piece of information that came through was that she's working on closing out the past. She's working on, so like for example, she may not be in a relationship, right? But she may still have had like residual stuff to work out from the past that she needed to, that she's closing the door on, so that she can have more commitment in her future. So there's some inner work going on, and I feel like it's either currently still happening or recently completed, because we do have the World, which just shows the ending of things and completion of things, and the Four of Swords usually comes through when something has been hard already, and now it's like supposed to be time for healing and recovery. As far as your feelings for her, she's someone you look as like your love and comfort. She is, again, you're tapping into your intuition here, because we have the Page of Cups. You want to believe in the impossible. I associate the Page of Cups a lot with the Light Seers deck. There's like a pig flying in that picture, and so like whenever someone says the expression like, oh, that'll happen when pigs fly, meaning like that'll happen never. However, pigs flying on the card makes me feel like it's possible, believing in what you think isn't going to work, and that's what you're doing, is you're wanting to believe in those things. But as far as her feelings go, is I think she's working towards wanting a relationship, actually. She's starting to realize that about herself, but she's having to close out / I guess heal, and heal such like a broad term. I feel like everyone says, yeah, you just need to heal, it's so easy, but like I do feel like she's working through processing things that have happened to her in the past to allow herself to be able to move forward. As far as feelings go, we have the Knight of Swords. So these are the energies that are surrounding you guys. Big changes. Let's see. Directness, honesty. Maybe becoming more assertive. Maybe you and or her will feel more conviction and the ability and confidence to actually speak what's on your mind rather than dancing around it. You might just feel the need to be more direct with her, to get straight to the source of understanding. We have the Emperor at the bottom of the deck, and so this indicates stability, structure, protection, authority, ambition, control, practicality, which is one big thing that I think is happening here, self-control, and discipline as the underlying energies. All right, so you want to know, am I Patty's man? Let's see here. man. Is James Patty's man? Please show me a yes or a no. I am getting a yes. I have the 4 of Wands and the Ace of Wands. Hell yes, I like to see it. Any other information you can give to me, please? Ooh. So there is supposed to be an element of mystery here in this connection. We have the Moon and the High Priestess. So that may come as no surprise to you, but it's intentional. That there's things that you don't know about, that there's illusions, that there's mystery. They're kind of showing that that's kind of how it's supposed to be. We have the 8 of Swords. So the one thing, because it shows restriction, so the one thing that I am getting is that it's essentially she has to break free mentally. And maybe you do too. I don't know. But the 8 of Swords indicates restriction or blocks. So it's like you guys have a future together. Like you are her man. You guys have this future here. And I honestly think it's actually a lot easier for you guys to be together than it seems like on the outside. I think we as human beings and having a human experience, we can tend to make things feel a lot bigger than they actually are. And we tend to make mountains out of molehills, right? So I feel like this restriction or block that's going on between you is purely mental. I don't think that there's any like other person right now or anything like that that can be blocking. I just feel like it's more about her just getting that clarity, you know what I mean? So I guess that's good, but I get a yes. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the 2 of Cups, which we all know talks about love and partnerships. 2 really good cards to get for a reading like this is the 4 of Swords and the 2 of Cups, or 4 of Wands and the 2 of Cups, and you got both. All right, James, so that is what I have for you. Thank you so much for your donation. Guys, I will be right back in just a few minutes, okay? The donations are open. Hey, Lisa, thank you so much. Go ahead and post your question. Sorry, I stepped away from my computer for a second. I made an announcement about that. So I'm sorry if you weren't here to hear that. Let me pull it up. All right, cool. So are you donating for a BOGO? Okay, perfect. All right, what's coming towards Lisa in the next 2 months? Let's see. Oh, hey, Jazz, how are you? Yeah, doing okay, just like super tired today. But otherwise, doing okay. How are you? What's coming towards Lisa in the next 2 months, please? Wow, Lisa, you got a lot going on over the next 2 months. I feel like if there's a lot of highs and lows happening for you, where things are going really well and then suddenly maybe not, and then really, really great again, and then maybe not. So there's like almost like a roller coaster of feelings happening here. We have the 7 of Swords, so that can indicate a false mask, like that you are showing the world something, a different part of you than what you actually are. This can talk to you about you deceiving yourself or lying to yourself, or others lying to you as well. We also have the 3 of Swords, which indicates like some pain or some healing or heartbreak that we're having to work through over the next 2 months. So just be prepared for things to start maybe resurfacing, that you need to communicate, things like that. Age as a BOGO is 15. 15. What is she walking away from? Okay, so I see possible travel as well in the next 2 months. This could be something big or small, basically going somewhere you haven't been before, like new town, new city. This could literally mean traveling like abroad as well. So take that if it resonates for you, but I see you kind of like on the move in the next 2 months, going and doing and exploring things you haven't done before. Thinking, you know, like that can be quite literal, or it could be at a minimum, like doing research on things like that, things that you haven't done before. So like, let's just say you've always wanted to go to Greece, okay? For example, we're throwing that out there. You might not be going to Greece in 2 months, but you might be really doing your due diligence to get yourself there. Like you might be applying for a passport and looking at hotels and doing your research on like where to stay and getting everything in order so that way you can eventually go to Greece. So that's just an example of what I mean by like this could be a literal physical thing you're going to do or something that you're planning on doing, but essentially it feels new, it feels different, it feels like you're wandering, like you're exploring, you're learning something new. Let's see. I do see here with the Four of Pentacles, you monitoring your money a little bit more closely, but you're still making money. Queen of Pentacles. You don't have to worry about that. But you are making money, but you're just monitoring it a little bit more closely. Maybe so you can save. Maybe so you can save, because the Four of Pentacles talks about savings. So if that's a plan of something that you've been wanting to do, maybe you're monitoring your finances a little more closely because you are trying to find a practical, realistic way in order to achieve these goals that you have for yourself. I see also the next 2 months you really defining more so who you are as a person, who you want to be moving forward. As far as like your belief systems, your morals, your values, who you show yourself, who you show the world, what parts of yourself you show the world, shall I say. And just kind of digging in a little bit deeper into that side of yourself. So this could be something as simple as becoming more spiritual, becoming more enlightened, looking up spiritual types of podcasts or videos. This could be, or going to church. This could be talking about making sure that your friend groups are people who have aligned values as you. So that way you're surrounding yourself with more authenticity. It can be an array of things that you could be doing, but I see you kind of like honing down on that over the next 2 months. What other question do you have for me, Lisa? Ray, you will be next after Lisa, okay? All right, Lisa, shuffling for you now. Thanks, Joss. I'll add you to the list in just a minute. You will be after Ray. All right, that sounds perfect. All right, what's coming towards Lisa in love? Ooh, we have a King of Cups. I actually really like that for you. That is a mature, masculine, generous, emotionally stable man here that you'll be starting a new adventure with, the Fool. We have the 10 of Pentacles, so this feels like someone... Okay, so this could mean one of two things, and the first is that you've known this person for a long time, or you will know this person for a long time. So we'll have to interpret that as it comes, as it happens. But if you start to spark like a new romance with someone and you've never known them before, just know that this is likely like a long-term situation. The Ten of Pentacles means long lasting. It means long term. It means just you're spending your whole life together. They're your life partner. And so when you see that in a reading, as far as like what's coming towards you in love, it's like I feel like spirit saying like we're preparing you for your soulmate, like we're preparing you for your partner, you know, who you'll be with like from here until the end of your days and things like that. This might pose some inner conflict for yourself because maybe you're feeling like maybe not believing. A mantra that I often say to myself is your past experiences do not dictate your future outcomes. At any time, your experience can change. So that's something to think to yourself. It's a great mantra for anybody here, but it's something that I have to say to myself quite a bit because I a lot of times can think to myself that just because it hasn't happened before doesn't mean it can't happen. And so when I say to myself, my past experiences do not dictate my future outcomes. My experiences can change at any moment. It means that anything can happen. And it's a very positive thing because a lot of times we base our future based on the things that have already happened. And when we do that, what are we doing? We're just living in the past, right? So we want to make sure that we are thinking to ourselves that it just because we haven't experienced it doesn't mean it's not possible. Just because we've experienced it doesn't mean it can't happen again. And I think that when we say that mantra, we realize that really our future can be manifested a little bit more easier because we believe that anything can happen. Yeah, for sure. So as far as a love life, I do feel like this person is a hard worker. I feel like you both are hard workers, actually. So your careers are very important. Likely something you'll discuss or very early on is like finances. You know, how much debt do you have? How much money do you have saved? You know, where do you see your career going? When do you plan to retire? Like, what do you do for a living? What are your like financial goals? Things like that. I feel like that's something that you guys would really like get on well about as far as communicating early on in conversation. So it might surprise you that you go there so quickly. But there is a lot of good conversation, a lot of good flow. Let's see. Oh, we have the sun. The sun is great. It means that there's positivity surrounding this connection, but there's also a lot of fun and freedom. And it also indicates to me that it's like in a way, kind of like a divine relationship, like a divinely blessed relationship, because when the sun is shining down on the situation, it's like basically life is shining down on your relationship. And that feels really good. That feels really hopeful and happy. And I feel like this person also brings you a lot of comfort and as well a lot of warmth. And the last card I have here that they are actually really good in bed. We have the Knight of Wands. There's a lot of passion here. This person is like experienced enough for you to both really enjoy each other, and there's good chemistry as well in the connection. So Lisa, that is what I have for you. Thank you so much. I'm going to post the donations on the screen really quickly just so everyone knows where they are. Oh my god, and Lisa, at the bottom of the deck, I was just putting all the cards away. You have the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. That's really nice. Alright, so next up we have Ray. Ray donated. Ray, if you're here, can you let me know what we're doing for you, please? Absolutely. You're very welcome. Hey, Momo. Oh my gosh, how are you? Welcome in. Ray, I'm shuffling for you now. All right, we'll start this off with 5, and you can let me know if you want to continue. That's a great plan. All right, what is next in love for Ray, please? So Ray, I feel like you're gonna get another chance at something with someone from your past. This is showing someone who maybe things never really developed or nothing really ever started with this person. I'm getting like friendship, schoolmate maybe. So maybe someone that you went to school with. Essentially like something where you work hard on yourself. So like school, work, like if you go to like if in the past you went to like a cycle class or a dance class or something like that and you guys were just like friends or acquaintances, this is showing someone from the past that like nothing really ever started with them, but they're coming back around. 6 of Cups. This could even be someone who like you went to like middle school or like high school, you know what I mean? But I feel like there's somebody kind of coming back around to kind of check in on you and see like how you're doing. But this is essentially someone from the past, okay? So these examples I'm giving are just to kind of spark maybe some thought processes for you. But essentially, all you really need to know bottom line is this is someone who nothing really happened with this person, and they are from the past, okay? So this person would be coming back around. We have the 10 of Wands, the 9 of Swords, the King of Swords, and the Page of Swords. So if we're throwing out signs here, we're looking at air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, maybe some fire signs, but that would be very minimal. I don't think that would be like an actual placement. Well, actually, hold on. We have the sun here. Yeah, so this could be Leo. Let's see. Sag. Yeah, we already said Gemini, Libra, Scorpio, Capricorn is also present, okay? These signs, take it if you resonate, if you're looking for a double confirmation, but if the person that you're thinking of doesn't have those signs, it is okay. Just use your intuition on what this could be. The 10 of Wands signifies that this relationship or connection or friendship may have been very overwhelming, may have led to stress or problems, or you felt unappreciated or like tied down or something like that. We have the 9 of Swords here, which indicates like fear, anxiety, negativity, terror, deep unhappiness. This person could have made you feel like maybe very like uncomfortable or unhappy, or confused or whatever else, because this is mental anguish here with the 10 of Wands and the 9 of Swords. Let's see. This person's very like diligent. They're very into their structure, their routine. They put a lot of emphasis on their intellect, their power, their authority. This person could have been someone who was an authority figure. So like they could have been a part of like management or had their own sales team, or they could be a CEO or just like a manager of a retail store essentially. This person has like this innate, I guess, ability to manage very well. So there's like this feeling of authority here. This could also indicate this person was older than you as well. The Page of Swords does indicate some negative attributes where it talks about this person was kind of impatient, maybe a little bit impulsive, maybe calculating or unconcerned with the feelings of other people. So they could have been very like realistic and logical and not really like consider how something they say or something they do could affect someone's feelings. Yeah, so they also have like technology, like IT, science, math, aviation, things like that might have been like something that they do or something they went to school for, or a field in which their career currently is right now. Again, these are just examples, but I like to throw out all the information I get so that you can kind of put the pieces together. The main thing that, again, I want to drive home is that this person is someone from the past, where I don't believe a relationship ever developed with this person. We have more Leo energy here at the bottom of the deck. So Ray, let me know, would you like me to pull more cards on this question, or would you like to ask a second one for another mini reading? Oh, it says she just started shopping my order. Sag girl, hello. No, I'm not. I did at the beginning of the live stream. You got to get here early. The first 15 minutes of every live stream, I do free readings, free one card pulls. So make sure you're getting here early. If you have your notifications set through YouTube, you should always, number one, get an email. And so if you have those notifications set to your phone, it should notify you when I'm live. And if you feel like that's not enough or that doesn't work for you, you can always join my Telegram. And that information is usually streaming throughout the chat periodically. And that will notify you as like a direct text message from me that I am live. So if you'd like to join the Telegram, you definitely can do that as well. It's free. The only thing you have to do is get the app. You're welcome. All right, so second question. Why is he coming back around? Sorry, I got booted out. Like, my computer is so sensitive sometimes. I think that like the slightest shift on a key can just exit me out. So I apologize. You're welcome, Satch Girl. Hope to see you again soon. So why is he coming back around? This person she's thinking of coming back around. I feel like there's some maybe like, I don't know, what's the expression like when you want to talk things out? Like, I feel like there's some things that he wants to get off his chest. Maybe that's the expression I was looking for. There's some things that he wants to communicate with you. Let's see. What does he want to communicate, please? He's showing indecision, 2 of Swords, so maybe he's having a hard time deciding. I don't know. Maybe there's still like some thoughts of you or something like that, and he, you know, is trying to decide whether to come back around or not. Maybe he wants to fill you out. We have the Devil here, so this feels like there's some type of risk associated with this person coming back around to communicate with you. They feel almost like an attachment to you in some way. There is still chemistry and attraction here, or you have like an appeal to them still. They're also kind of like showing like something about travel. So like I don't know if you like live close to this person, but it's almost like hey, I'm gonna be in the area. Like that's kind of like a message that's coming through. So maybe that'll resonate at some point. But it's almost like, hey, I'm in the area, like would like to see you kind of thing. Interestingly enough, I feel like yeah, there's just some things that they've been wanting to say to you for a while, and maybe they're looking for an opportunity to do that. All right, Ray, so that is what I've got for you. Next up, we have Jazz. Jazz, if you're here, you can post your question. Oh my god, oh no, have I been on mute that whole time? Hold on a second. Good God, I don't know how this happened. It's okay. I've only pulled 3 cards so far, so I'll just repeat it. And I'm gonna turn my music down because no one reminded me that my music has been blasting this whole entire time. So do apologize for that. Hey Terry, that sounds perfect. Okay, so the first thing that I heard in my mind was curiosity, but the first card that came out was the Queen of Cups. So what I need to do is just make sure my cursor is not hovering over the mute button, and hopefully I won't have any issues. But I do have a hotkey for the letter A, so sometimes if I hit that letter A on accident, then it will mute me there too. So it's a whole thing. But the first thing out that I got was the Queen of Cups. I was saying that just because I heard curiosity, it could just be like an extra word. Maybe Spirit wasn't planning on throwing out like the Page of Swords or the Knight of Swords, and that's fine. That's just an intuitive message that I got. But the Queen of Cups indicates this person still has feelings for you. So I feel almost like this was like just something that she decided to do in the moment. I don't feel like this is something she like meditated or like planned to do in advance. This was something that she just was feeling a certain type of way and then she just did it. This can also indicate that this person has been having dreams about you in their subconscious life, so therefore in their waking life, because of those dreams, they are now thinking of you in their conscious life. So curiosity is there. I also feel like there's just still feelings here for you with the Queen of Cups. I did get the Four of Swords. So I was saying that I almost feel like, and I could be wrong, but I almost feel like this person, maybe like, for example, you might have your suspicions that they're watching you, but I don't know if like the ex, you could see the ex and her friend's profile picture. Maybe you could see just the friends or just the ex, or maybe you didn't see any of them, but you were told that they were watching. I'm not really sure. You can confirm that with me or not, but it feels almost like your person was trying to keep it on the DL, like try to be very low key about this. I don't feel like it was something that they wanted necessarily to be like public necessarily. So I don't think they wanted to like do anything about it. I feel like they're trying to maybe they know or something. Maybe they know that you can see them, but I feel like they're still trying to be very casual. Is that what I'm trying to say? Very casual. Next up, we have the Justice card here. So let's see what this is all about. Ooh, okay. So this comes with either her feeling that she did you wrong or feeling like you did her wrong. You'll probably know the answer to that. If she did you wrong, she's acknowledging that here. Why is she looking at the story, please? She's acknowledging that. She's acknowledging that she did you wrong. There could be some regret here with this with you. Yeah, she's still trying to leave some stuff to mystery. She's still trying to she's still trying to be low key. She's still trying to be elusive and mysterious and maybe make you wonder about her, but very casually. And I'm seeing that is still what's going on here with the Wheel of Fortune and the Moon. She's hoping that this mystery will work in her favor. So yeah, maybe she wanted to be noticed, maybe she did, but I feel like it's just still very low key. So that is what I've got for that one. Let's shuffle for the second question. She's just curious. She was just doing it in the moment. I did get like a little note that it might be like she dreamt about you recently, and that could be like, you know, sometimes dreams can like hit you a certain way and feel very like, what do you call it, intense, and then suddenly in your waking life it feels that way. What will be the outcome if I continue to see E, even though our situation is complicated? What will be the outcome, please? Okay, so the first thing that's coming out here is the hangman. So pretty strongly right out the gate, I'm being shown that you're not really going to get anywhere with this situation. Um, it doesn't really have the legs to be able to move forward with this person in any grand capacity. The Two of Pentacles here indicates this person juggling or trying to decide between you and this other situation. Let's see. I think the longer this goes on, it almost feels like very heated. It feels almost like this can get to a very climactic situation because you don't want to sit here and feel led on or used, but at the same time, you're investing your feelings somewhere where you know this person's not completely emotionally available. And so that, those two things can end up like very fiery, can end up with a very like climactic type of fiery conversation, engagement, conflict, struggle. I have here like competition. I have the Five of Swords and the Empress, so like people fighting over someone. And I feel almost like you feeling like, should I stay? Should I go? Should I stay? Should I go? And so I really feel like as far as the outcome goes, it's not very prosperous. I wouldn't say there's a lot here for you. Not at this time anyway. You're welcome. All right, so I guess I should throw on the screen that donations are open. I think I'm going to go ahead and maybe do like a last call, possibly. We'll just make this a very quick stream, and maybe I'll be back again in like a couple hours or something. Possibly, if that sounds good to everyone, I can try to do that. All right, so yeah, let's do a last call for readings. Donations are open. I'm not in a huge rush or anything, but if I plan to come back later on tonight, I probably won't be on this one for very long. Thank you guys for the likes as well. I appreciate that. Oh my gosh, my sexy stream advertisement has been on here. What the heck? I'm not doing spicies tonight. Sorry if that was confusing for everyone. Thank goodness it only posted 3 times this whole time. Like, can you imagine? I mean, I guess I could, but it's not a spicy day. Hey, Terry. Are you in here? We're going to give Terry a few more minutes. All right, guys, so I've been calling on Terry for a minute and I haven't seen her. It's been almost 10 minutes now. So, Terry, if you come in and I'm not here, we will get to you next time. I will try to be back tonight if I can, which I should be. I don't think I'll have a reason not to. Okay, bye.